The last thing in section 2 is looking at length. There's a difference between arc measure and arc length. Measure means that I want a degree measure. I'm going to put that down here. Measure means degree. Length means I want a distance. Think of length using a ruler. It's going to have a label to it where I can lay it flat on the ground and actually take a ruler and find the exact length of that arc. And this one has a formula to it. You can use either one, I don't care. I'm going to actually use something that looks a little bit different than these still, but it's a proportion. We're going to say L right here. I'm going to start with this one. L is my arc length. 2 pi r, we've seen that before, that's circumference. Equal to x is my degree measure over 360 degrees. So I have a portion of my arc over the entire arc equals a portion of my degrees over all of my degrees. And if I'm mostly going to solve for L, I need to get L by itself. We're going to say let's multiply both sides by 2 pi r. That's what they do here. Multiply both sides by 2 pi r. And then the one that I'm really going to use is this one, 2 pi rx over 360. It means the same thing as this one. I think it just simplifies it a little bit more. That way, instead of looking at a multiplication symbol right in the middle, it's all one big multiplication and division at the same time. So R is going to stand for your radius. Take that up here. R is radius. X is your degree of your arc that you want to find the length of. So it's a specific degree, not always what's listed. You may have to find that. So we'll do a couple of them. They want me to find the length of arc ZY. And if I see the word length, I'm going to know that I need to use 2 pi rx divided by 360. So now I can plug stuff in. L equals 2 pi. My r is my radius, which in this case is 4. X is the degree that's associated with arc x, x or yz. I know it has the same measure as the central angle, so I am going to use 75, and then divide it by 360. If you plug that all in, you're going to get an arc length of 5.24 inches. And make sure you use your label because it's something that we can measure. Letter B, I still want to find the length of YZ. Still going to use L equals 2 pi r x over 360. So L equals 2 pi, my radius. This time they tell me my diameter is 10, so I want to use a radius of 5. And then the angle measure associated with YZ is 130 degrees. Divided by 360 will give me L equaling, and you should plug this into your calculator to make sure that you're getting the right values. It comes out to 11.34 centimeters. And that would be your arc length.